Hello everyone, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Beneath a Steel Sky. We're nearing the end and, well, let's wake up an android. Why not? Start up. Oh, he gets up. Too bad he doesn't say anything. Well, he certainly just beat the tar out of me. Alright, I'll be back in the android room where he is not awake and punching my head off. Okay. Now they're all comfortably in their beds. Looking back at this one though, Walter version 2.4 development program. Does that mean all of the androids that were in the cathedral are all Walter? Or called Walter? That's really creepy. But yeah, all his R&M functions are up, and his character data is not. Well, it just so happens that we do have some character data. Joey's unique personality, and underneath each of the consoles are cabinets.
There's an expansion port in the cabinet.
So why the heck not? Let's stick Joey's board in and download his character data into this one. There. So now, that's a lot of megabytes. Huh. But yes, now he looks like he's fully operational and hopefully won't punch us in the face. Fingers crossed.
How do you feel, Joey?
I'm not entirely sure, sir. I feel soft and curiously vulnerable.
That's because you're practically human.
And this feeling of insecurity is natural?
Oh yeah, you'll get used to it.
By the way, sir, take my advice. Don't wake the other androids.
Why not?
If they've been programmed, they'll terminate you.
Well, I've already shown that off, so... Well... Joey. Doesn't sound right to an android. For a robot, sure.
I think you need a new name, Joey.
I concur with your observation, Mr. Foster. What do you consider an appropriate sobriquet?
I'm gonna call you Ken.
That's wonderful news, sir. Tell me, are there any memorable Kens in history?
Well...
A Ken whom I might seek to emulate?
It was this girl named Barbie.
All the Kens I can think of were dorks.
Splendid! It will be my mission in life to make the name Ken synonymous with dorks.
What the hell has happened to you, Joey? I mean, Ken, who is not synonymous with Barbie in any way. Heck, even Joey made a Barbie line. But wow, he's kind of turned into a naive little dork. He's already fulfilled his life mission.
How do you like your new body?
It's wonderful, sir. There's just one thing.
What's that?
When will I be getting the accessories?
I don't know what you mean.
Ears, body hair,
Oh.
those little decorative
Oh,
parts.
decorative. Ooh.
You're better off without them, believe me.
Better off without ears? I disagree.
Thanks for saving me from the android.
My actions were the only logical course. What I cannot comprehend is how an android could behave in such an irrational manner. Why, it was almost as if he was human.
Well, Gallagher was kind of around everybody, like everybody else who was human, and, well, he seemed to be a more advanced android. He was not a Walter model, I don't assume so. Probably he wasn't, but hey.
What did he mean by a family reunion?
Yeah, he made a lot of premonitions.
Since your mother was killed, that leaves only...
My father.
You never speak of him, do you?
That's because I can't remember him.
Can't or won't, sir.
Yeah, we've learned a bit about his father during this game. Not a lot. Other than what Mrs. Piermont said about them being friends and working on Link. We still don't even know where he is, but he's somewhere around here according to Gallagher.
Are we close to Link's core?
Almost certainly, sir. I can sense its presence in a strange and mysterious way.
Like the old man. The pictures in the campfire.
Remember those?
He saw it too. The evil beneath the city. And then he died with the rest of the tribe.
This isn't the time for remorse, sir. You must destroy the evil and avenge their deaths.
The evil beneath a sky of steel. Beneath a steel sky, if you will.
Never mind.
Sorry. Yeah, now we have Ken with us. Wait, maybe he can...
Can you give me an analysis, buddy?
It's a compound of lime,
Yes!
sand, and water, sir.
Alright, let's look at all the stuff we have.
Can you give me an analysis, buddy?
It appears to be a primitive cutting tool.
And brick.
Can you give...
It's a block of clay and sand, hardened by baking, sir.
Sir. Why am I reminded of Marcy?
Can you...
It's a card with a magnetic strip, sir.
Alright. Now, probably it's just gonna do the tongs.
Can you give me
The
a...
tissue is frozen, but
Oh.
still alive, sir.
So it's gonna do the tissue. Dang! Should have been able to do the tongs, too. Oh well.
Can you give me...
It's a card.
And it's not gonna say anything else about... yeah. Alright then. I'll probably have to do the tongs, after this and stick it in.
Can you give me an analysis, buddy?
They are a pair of pincers made of steel, sir.
Can you give me...
The tissue is beginning to smell, sir. It can't survive out of the tank.
So now that we have Ken in tow, let's continue onward. Why? Jeez. Veins everywhere.
It's storage. For what, I couldn't guess.
Food.
The metal is solid and impenetrable.
It's also over there. Unless the depth of this screen really isn't good. I always thought that this room was really, really big, but now that I'm seeing it, it's probably very small, too. Now we got a door over here. More doors!
It must lead deeper into the complex.
And we gotta get through. And there's hands.
I'm obviously supposed to put my hand on that. That tickles.
Huh? Unfortunately,
I'm
there's two hands. And they're too far apart for Robert to do them by himself. And hey, Ken has hands!
Place your hand on that lock sensor.
With pleasure, sir.
I am ready to be your tool. Ta-da! Yes. Oh. I'm very rubber.
Hey, Rubber Man!
See? Ooh.
What's wrong with you?
I appear to have a problem, sir. My hand has melted onto the door.
Melted. Great.
I don't like to leave you here.
I'll be free in no time, sir. Have you got an axe?
No, I haven't. Why?
You could have used it to sever my hand.
That's unthinkable.
Well, he has no... He's been in an android body for, what, 4 minutes? I assume he has no emotional attachment to his extremities.
Still stuck?
I'm afraid so, sir. It's frustrating, to say the least.
Never mind.
He's also new and... yeah. New plastic. It's just good and malleable.
Hey, Rubber Man! Would these tongs help to free you?
Not a chance, sir.
Hey, rubber... It's a grisly thought. But maybe I can snip your fingers with these shears.
I had already thought of that, sir. Unfortunately, it couldn't be done. My skin is far tougher than yours.
Hey, maybe I could free you with my wrench.
I hardly think so, sir. A wrench seems most inappropriate in this situation.
Hey, rubber man! Got it. I can pry you free with this crowbar.
Smart thinking, sir. Unfortunately, the use of leverage is inapplicable.
Hey,
Totally useless, sir.
Well, we can continue without him. Oh, now the wall is covered in veins. Ew. Alright then. Where am I going? Where is this leading? It's ugly. And weird.
It's what keeps the pipes in place.
Huh. Alright. And then there's also rungs.
They serve as a ladder.
Let's go down. See what's down there. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
It's supplying nourishment to that organism. There aren't any controls on the spout.
Mysterious alien organism.
It's sucking and stretching out for nourishment.
I want more food.
That's the last place I want to end up.
Yeah. Into this pile of goo. Anyway, let's go back up. So at this point, I might as well talk about the final dossier that we have. This dossier is a very simple one, and can actually be simply shortened in summary to the last 5 words. This dossier is for Karen Werner of the Walkways, suspected member of the outlawed social services, probably being opposed to the security services, wanted on numerous charges for campaigning for the rights of D-Links. To be terminated on sight. If you see her, kill her. Duh. For being an extremist activist of all things. Now, we can't do anything in terms of the ladder, but we have this pipe support here. Looks pretty strong. Let's put a cable there. There we are.
The cable should bear my weight, if it doesn't slip loose.
Let's see if we can climb down the cable.
I can't climb to the cable from here.
Oh, you're not a climber, are you?
That knot I tied is really something. The knot's too tangled to untie.
It's not a... It's one of those really annoying knots that you get in your shoes or something else. It's really annoying. So let's go down these rungs then. This so feels like the end. Like, there's really no other place that we could possibly go. However, we have tissue samples. Probably tissue samples of this, whatever it is. But it's... and it may have been infected in some way, so let's drop it in.
Yes, I've poisoned the sludge.
Huh. And now everything got dark. And there's an exit.
At last, that must lead somewhere.
Why did that exit open?
It's sucking. That's the last...
It's interesting. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do at this point. Joey's stuck up there. Nothing really we can help him with.
If I swing on that, I'll either reach the exit or die.
50-50 shot. Let's do it.
This could be the second most stupid thing I've ever done.
It's always with the cable, though. It's a handy-dandy cable. Let's go.
Father?
Is that Robert? Oh, my son. Why did you come here?
I thought you'd be glad to see me.
I did everything I could to stop you. You're in terrible danger. Get away.
I'm taking you with me. How do I disconnect you from the machine?
Listen to me. Link needs a replacement for my brain. And the best choice was someone related by blood. It sent Reich and his goons to bring you here. Link killed Reich when he threatened you.
But if Link wanted me alive, why did it wreck the helicopter?
That was my doing, Robert. I managed to wrest control from Link for a few seconds, long enough to cause the crash. I hope to spare you my fate, Robert.
Ken, you're just in time.
I thought you might need a hand, sir. I've got a bad feeling about this, sir.
What happened, Father?
Link has rejected me. And without it, I'll die.
Father, tell me what to do.
It's too late, Robert. Link has beaten us both.
Are you all right, sir?
Do I look all right?
Help! Mr. Foster?
Foster is no more. I am Link. I am the future.
And this is what happens with the final scene. If you do not pick the right option, every other option will lead to this death. You'll get taken over with Link because you are Overman's son, and you'll be there for the rest of your miserable life. I'll show off the rest of the wrong options and then the final option. Be right back.
Help me, quickly!
What do you want me to do, sir?
Give him the kiss of life.
I don't have to use my tongue, do I, sir?
Just do whatever you can to save him. Shut down the machine.
Do you think that's advisable, sir? The Link computer controls everything in the city. A shutdown could be catastrophic.
Never mind.
By God, don't pick this option.
I can't leave Link in control of things. It seems only right to take my father's place.
Are you all right, sir?
Help me, quickly!
What do you want me to do, sir?
Sit in that chair.
Are you going to plug me into Link, sir? I hope you know what you're doing. Something is happening, I think. Yes, I'm gaining control. I found my destiny, Mr. Foster.
Can you ever forgive me, Robert?
For letting your machine kill my mother?
Please, try to understand. It was the greatest experiment ever devised. Tapping the unexplored depths of the human brain. the potential of the subconscious mind.
You fused with this machine deliberately?
It was a well-considered plan, my boy.
Well considered? It was nothing but megalomania.
I had a dream. The fusion process was an apparent success, but the computer shared access to my human failings. It learned of greed, of vanity. It reveled in the power it wielded. I was almost powerless in the hands of this monster.
Which is the monster, Father? The computer or you?
Robert. Oh, Robert. You were my only reason for wanting to live.
Father? Father! Too late. It's over now.
About the vacancy in the sewage grading plant, Howard. Perhaps we should assign the position to Gilbert Lamb.
Hello, Mr. Hobbins.
Hello, son. What do you want?
I've come to say goodbye.
You still plan to go back to the Gap?
Yeah, I've had it with city life. I'm certainly gonna miss you both. Why don't you come too?
We got enough to do. Getting Union City back to normal.
I reckon you'll make a great team.
Will you come back to visit us, sir?
I'm not sure about that, Ken. But I'll be thinking of you. Oh, by the way, Mr. Hobbins. Here's your wrench.
Thanks, son. I'll need that if Ken gives me any trouble.
Goodbye, friends. And thanks.
Be vigilant.
And that is Beneath a Steel Sky. A game that I really should have learned about a long, long time ago because, wow. It definitely deserves the care that it's had over the years. Especially with getting an iOS port and now becoming freeware. It just has so much in it. So much good in it. All the characters, the voices, except for maybe Robert, who is kind of out of the loop with everything, especially with the last one where his father died. I guess the voice acting there kind of was a little off. But overall, it has so much to it. And I love it. It's a great game. I really wish, however, that all of the dossiers that I've read over the span of all these videos, I wish that these characters could have been brought into some sort of light. Unfortunately, that may never happen, and may only be left in text in the one picture that they have. But yes, I definitely have to give a big, big special thanks to drkoboy, drkoboy, whichever you want to be called, big thank you for mentioning this game to me, because if you didn't, I may have never played it, and I may have never been able to experience how great it is. So thank you very much. And I hope that this was up to some sort of standard that you had. Because this was a request from you, and I hope I did the best. I did the best that I probably could doing this. And to everyone else, this is one of those examples of I do take requests if you want to see me do a game and you really like how this one went, or you like listening to me for some reason, please request a game. I may do it sometime in the road ahead. I do have the games that I want to do further on in my personal list, but I will take into account some games that other people want me to do. This is an example of that. I don't think I have a lot more to say about this. So, this has been Beneath the Steel Sky. I hope you all enjoyed what you've seen here, and look forward to whatever I do next. I have an idea of what to do next. It may be down the road at some point, depending on when this is. Take care, everyone.